I was watching Spinny's stream last night, and he downed a couple of looms.
Yeah. Oh,
and, obviously, my man's entertained regardless. You guys watch him here as well, but the most entertaining part was listening to Blowed Spinny trying to read.
I was reading the chat. I was struggling.
I started fucking with him. He's like, why is your name in red? I was like, 'cause I'm crippin'.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. Wait.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Shout out Spemo Rex on Twitch. I'll be on live again tonight.
Check it out.
Shout out to Loom for hooking it up. And shout out to baseball season. Being back. Officially. I know they started in Japan last week or whatever, but
in America's
pastime, America's season, it started, and the craziest thing ever. Tyler O'Neill, right? Tyler O'Neill, he's an outfielder, played for St. Louis forever. He played for Boston last year, and now he's playing for Baltimore this year. This is his 6th consecutive season hitting a home run on opening day. He did it again today. 6 years in a row, he's hit a home run on opening day.
Does anybody know what the odds were before that happened?
They're probably minus money.
Were they in the parlay?
That is insane.
That's so wild. 6 years in a row, he's hit one on opening day.
Yeah, that's one of the most unreal stats I've ever heard.
That's
in my life.
Shit like that is what makes baseball fucking awesome.
I love baseball.
I love shit like that, and the weird shit that doesn't make sense or is like so strange. Like I love shit like that.
It is the sport where consistency is like the toughest to find in terms of like numbers wise, and that one is insane.
Because baseball is 95% mental and 5% hand-eye coordination. Like it's all about your mind, dude. You can be the most coordinated dude in the world. You lose it, you lose it. Like it's like golf. I would say golf and baseball are the most mental sports. And it's crazy with the stuff that happens in baseball like this all the time.
Mental.
Basketball's up there too.
Yeah, football's pretty mental.
I don't know.
You see
a lot of
action
people. Dude, what do you mean?
But I mean, like getting the yips. Like getting the yips happens in golf and it happens in baseball.
Yeah.
Again, basketball is just like if you get out of it and you just can't make a shot, that's part of it. But you don't really see guys like careers end.
To put on your shoes that were Michael Jordan.
Yeah. You don't see guys' careers end because they get mentally out of it in basketball. But that happens in baseball and golf like a lot.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy because like a good hitting percentage in baseball is still less than average. You know.
Yeah.
That's just how tough it is.
I love baseball,
sport,
man.
I'm getting back into it thanks to Tiger. Shout out.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
It's fun to watch. It's fun to play, man. I miss playing baseball. Like, I really do. I love playing. Probably my favorite sport to play outside of football.
I think baseball is definitely fun to play. Watching a different story. I will admit,
just like it because you can just throw it up, drink some beers, fuck around with the boys. You don't have to be, like, dialed in at all times, you know?
Yeah. That makes sense. I've asked this question, though, to the baseball elite. Do you guys like the shot clock? Is it ruined the game?
Oh, no, dude. The pitch clock is the best thing that MLB has done in a long time.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Pitch clock is the best thing MLB's done in a long time. The next thing they need to do is robot humps. At least robot strike zone.
Didn't they do Summer League? Or
they did it in spring training, and you could challenge the strike zone. And I thought that was awesome, too. I think they should do that. You can challenge strike zone.
The robot.
I think Paul Skeens or somebody did it like 4 times in a row and got 4 balls called 4 strikes in a row.
Wow.
I can't remember. I don't know if that's. I might just be making that up, but I remember hearing something like that when it started. And that's obviously not going to happen this year or anything like that. But I would love to see that. You can't get rid of the home plate umpire because you still need him for different things. But challenging strikes and balls, I think that's what they need to do.
The odds for Tyler O'Neill were plus 370.
Yeah, dude.
So he could have made a fat.
6 years in a row. I mean, it's his first year in Baltimore. He was in Boston last year. And he was in St. Louis, I don't know, 5-7 years, something like that. That's just crazy, dude.
Last time I'll say this, but yeah, and I had Barrios going for the Jays, first pitcher on the team. So a couple of homers off rip, 7 earned runs.
I'll tell you what,
that's hilarious.
I put half a unit on Ibanez to hit a home run today.
He's going up against the lefties.
He's going up against the lefties. He's in the leadoff spot. That's what they do. That's why they do it. I think Snell's going to hang him a 1-2 curveball, and he's going to launch that thing.
Yank it over left.
Give me Ibanez to go yard in this one.
Hey, big.
I'm playing the hand that AJ is dealing.
Yeah, he's dealing what he's.
We're gonna get into that.
I know. Jesus.
We're going to get into that.
Oh, on here, let's give one of these for our boy behind the scenes, Travis. Happy birthday!
Yes.
Happy
Absolute goat.
birthday, Travis.
Happy birthday, Trav. The
It's actually
GOAT.
the first thing on the thing. We almost skipped it.
Yep. Travis and we almost skip it. We still got half of the segment.
But we almost skipped it because I was excited to talk about the other stuff too. But happy birthday, Travis.
Happy birthday, Trav.
Happy birthday, Travis.
Love you, brother.
He worked his ass off
Travis the man.
for that social team. So shout out to him. Happy Turk Scuba Day.
Happy bump day, dude. It's been a long day.
Bumps.
It's been a long winter. But we're here. Baseball's back. It's gonna be 60 degrees weekly. I just can't wait. I love the summer so much, dude.
Summer's
There it is.
Almost there,
April
boys.
in the D. So
April.
close, dude. We're about March is almost over. Oh, I love it. My mood's getting better.
Yeah.
It's staying light. It's still light out when I get to the gym now. It's just a great time.
It is a good time. You know who's not having a good time these last 24 hours?
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. Do we have the LeBron cut or just Stephen A.'s?
I think we have the Stephen A. cut. I don't know if we have the LeBron
Okay.
cut.
So yesterday there was LeBron Versation, which is great, phenomenal naming by the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch the entire thing, but it was kind of cool. Like
It was cool.
having LeBron around real one stuff like Yes Men
Made him
asked
seem
real
like
questions.
a regular dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really did. It's crazy because
Yes.
LeBron's like he's projected to be. He is a superstar.
Yeah.
straight up.
He's
But it
biggest athlete in
feels
the
so
world that doesn't play
scripted
soccer.
sometimes when we do get to hear him speak. I'm not interested. It's boring, like regular ass like answers typically sometimes.
Yeah.
Him having on the McAfee show, he was kicked back, relaxing, talking that shit, and he had smoke for Stephen A. Smith, who had, I guess, return smoke
He did return smoke.
for when LeBron.
Brown pressed him at a
Yeah,
game.
yeah, like a man,
In the
like a
game.
man.
Yeah.
Didn't do it on Twitter. Was no Twitter fingers. Was no like weird social media stuff. As a man, had that conversation to his face.
Walked up to him courtside.
Yes.
With the full jersey, full everything. Said, stop talking that shit about my boy.
And I gotta be honest, Stephen A. is the one that kind of made it a thing.
He did.
I don't want to call him a bitch, but they were acting like bitches today.
They were.
There's no denial. But here's the first clip from last night.
This is amazing, dude.
Where-
You guys didn't send
This one-
anything.
I thought I put it in there a while ago.
Is it from the day before? Maybe I know sometimes.
Let
you
me
might be looking at
see if
today's
I
stuff.
can find a previous one.
I'll get it. Don't you worry. I'll
No,
get it.
it's not in
Because
there.
I'll get the LeBron
I
James
must have sent
one
it in
too.
the.
I was trying to look at
Oh
downloads
yeah,
for you.
because I sent it in the our text chat, and I said open tomorrow.
That's all right.
but I
It's
never
slow
sent it
enough
in
of a
Slack.
news cycle.
Oh, damn.
We'll find it.
Yeah, I was looking at downloads.
No, I got it right here.
Sweet. I'll get that.
I just
right
put it
now.
in Slack.
But
Yeah,
that AI rendering that I showed right
there's a
before the
couple
show.
fun. There's some real
Oh
funny.
man, AI is on one lately.
Easy, you're
Easy, you're
AI's
okay.
got you by the balls, brother.
Why?
Like you use
It's a useful tool.
AI more than anybody. You don't use it for useful applications, though. You,
Yeah, I do.
you
Today's
were
thumbnails-
rap battling
Yes.
it last week.
dude. It was cooking me. I mean,
The Sewell one was hilarious.
oh, wasn't that awesome? It's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll send them in to Chris, whatever, so he can show you
You're
guys.
having a
but, like,
blast with it. It's fun.
You
Like,
are having a blast with it.
Which there's
I-
no
His best
shame in
friend's
it.
a robot.
No,
I don't
It's
want to
been replaced.
saturate the market, but the way it's upgraded now, the boy's making side bread using AI. I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's just used, a couple clicks of a button. It's.
What are you scamming off AI?
I wouldn't call it that. Just people who aren't smart to be using it hit me up to do it. They don't know that I'm using AI.
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah. Just couple companies, social media accounts.
So you're churning
Oh yeah,
stuff
that's
out,
what
yeah.
AI is for. Chris got his job using AI. Wrote his cover letter.
how
No,
I did
not
his whole
that.
resume.
Not the job I got, but another
Not
job.
the current job.
Yeah, he
No.
did.
No, honestly, not the current job, but several jobs I used
Yeah,
AI.
it's smart. That's what you
But-
do.
Don't feel bad about it.
No, don't be ashamed that robots are.
I'm not. I'm
Well,
just
you're the
telling
one
the
shaming
truth,
me.
yeah.
I'm not. No, I'm just saying. If there was a van that pulled up and it said free AI in here, you'd walk into it.
No, I wouldn't, because I'd be AI. I'd be like, hey, should
It'd
I
be
hop
like
in this van?
if it says Grok 5.0, you'd be like, oh.
That does sound
And
tragic.
you'd walk into the van. You'd be the first victim from the robots. That's all I'm saying.
Not at all. I'll check with my AI to make sure it's legit.
But Stephen A. Smith, all right, he got pressed by LeBron at a game, which is hilarious. And like Eazy said, Bron was on the Pat McAfee show, made him seem like a pretty normal dude. I mean, LeBron is pretty normal.
Yeah.
Like, from all the interviews and shit. I mean, obviously, I don't know. Yeah, me and Bron chill. But he seems like a pretty normal guy other than being a billionaire and
Playing
the best athlete of our generation.
Yeah. He's the man.
I fuck with Bron.
Yeah, he's got
But this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say after, I don't know if this is on his podcast or what it is, but
I believe it's his podcast.
This is after LeBron pressed him at the Lakers game.
That man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately.
He's got to be joking, right? This has to be fake. Stephen A. Smith, I understand Stephen A. Smith saying that's what you should say as a man. And so if another man puts his hands on you, you're swinging. I'm swinging on him.
Yeah.
But like, come on, you're gonna swing on LeBron, Stephen A. Like, what are we doing here? You would have been put in the hospital.
Stephen A. is again not enjoying those last 24 hours. He is the best way to clown someone is you clown with their own like words, I guess. And Stephen A. like LeBron don't got to do nothing.
No.
He's killing himself.
And now the trend of TikToks going around is making the LeBron songs. Have you heard those? They're so funny, dude. So he's just Stephen A's towing it.
He's tanking his stock and he's raising LeBron.
He is
He's
towing
making LeBron
or he is on a slippery slope right now because I promise you Disney likes LeBron more than they like you.
For absolutely sure.
Like,
Dog,
and
I don't even know why Stephen A's on TV, to be honest with you. I don't enjoy Stephen A.
I mean, he's
back in the day when they actually have sports takes, when you're up there gossiping like a bitch.
It's like E now.
I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it, to be honest with you.
With his nephew is funny too. I think that's pretty funny. That's on his podcast though. I think.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. does seem very staged in everything that he does.
Yeah.
And that's what he's playing a character. That's what he's doing. That's what he gets paid to do.
I'm the guy playing the guy. This guy's another guy.
No, but seriously, like he's playing a character. There's no way Stephen A. Smith acts like he does in public in real life.
I don't know, dude. The way he's been acting the last 24 hours, that might be the case.
But LeBron like murders him, right? Like it's
for sure. What do you mean? Listen, Colby Covington, like trained MMA fighter in the UFC, like the highest or the most well-known fighting organization in the world. I would still give LeBron maybe more than a puncher's chance in a fight against him. And a regular extreme fight, like a flying knee from LeBron James.
Yeah.
You would be in the shadow
He's
realm.
6'8", 270 pounds.
Whatever point people reach when they do ayahuasca and mushrooms, I feel like LeBron James could get you there with a flying knee. Like
Probably. That would hurt pretty bad.
It would hurt pretty fucking bad.
And he could jump 40 inches.
Yeah, you come back talking about the spirit gods,
Yeah.
the monkey god, the rhino god. Like, you'd be all kind of fucked up. For sure.
Go to the spirit realm and chill with Uncle Iroh.
And then the video, remember back in the day when Stephen A. first started, like, for whatever reason, ESPN thought like Stephen A. would make MMA like bigger for the mainstream.
That was annoying.
But for the MMA people, it was like, shut this guy the fuck up. There's a video of him boxing, and he's just fucking, remember? It's all like, are you fighting someone's dick?
Yeah. He was throwing only body shots.
Yeah.
And
like,
he was like.
LeBron would fuck him up. It's not even close.
And then you see Stephen A. called out LeBron for not being at Kobe's memorial.
And he lied. Because he was there.
Because LeBron was there. He just told the media not to. Because he's probably crying, dude.
And for you to. Stephen A's a piece of shit.
That's a piece of shit move.
Like,
sure.
you're
using Kobe? Like, come on.
That's crazy to use somebody's death. A legend's death, let alone, I mean, all due respect to anybody who dies, but like, Kobe inspired people.
Kobe probably inspired LeBron.
Yeah, goddamn right he did.
Like,
and to use that death to like try to take a shot at LeBron James.
That's crazy work.
And then you know how like counterproductive it was to say, I could have said LeBron James didn't go to Kobe Bryant's funeral. I could have said LeBron James didn't change underwear after 2 days. Yes. Yeah. Brother, you just fucking said it. What do you mean you could have said?
Yeah.
Like you just
That's what
Neil
snitching,
does
like, come
to
on.
read comments of like during Black Santa stuff. He'll be like, "No, we're not talking about menthol cigarettes and stuff like that." That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, that was like
crazy, dude. Stephen A. is just
a bitch. And then you drug Perk into it. I gotta grab that video. Go ahead and say your piece, Chris. I got find the Perk video.
Yeah, well, while you're finding that video, like that reminds me of like the Gunna situation where he was like He was like, I wasn't the one with drugs. Who all was in the car? Just me and Young Thug. But I wasn't the one with drugs. Like, is that not?
Yeah,
is
it's
that
dry
not telling?
snitching.
Yeah,
it's dry snitching.
It's straight up dry snitching. I'm not gonna say this about you, but
I won't say that you're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Chris eats his boogers.
Was he said that on First Take?
Yes, dude.
Oh,
That's crazy, dude.
That's wild. And then at some point, I don't know if it's still First Take or whatever, because he's on every fucking show. It feels like.
Yeah. I mean,
he drags Kendrick Perkins into it, and then they're just both on air, like gossiping and talking shit
about LeBron.
Yes, like bitches.
Isn't Perk friends with LeBron?
Yes. It literally felt like I was dragged into an 8th grade slumber party. Where the girl's just like, yeah, fucking Jessica's a bitch. Yeah, she thinks I'm her friend, but she's a slut. Yeah, Jimmy fingered her.
Yeah, Jimmy fingered her behind the bleachers. Yeah, she gives him half his lunch every day. You can tell.
Yeah, fucking hard.
Fucking hard.
That's what it felt like. You gotta run this.
Let me see. Yeah, I haven't seen.
At least up until
is that on First Take?
I'm talking. Yeah. It's one of the ESPN shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I cannot believe that y'all missed this, what I'm about to say. Kendrick Perkins has been on the record saying he considers LeBron James the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kendrick Perkins says a negative word about LeBron James, and LeBron James blocks Kendrick Perkins.
Unfollow me.
Unfollowed you. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Unfollowed
you. Stephen A.
Okay.
Hey, Stephen A. But let me say this to you. He unfollowed me, and then I blocked him on my cell phone. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me say this. So he unfollowed.
Goodness.
Hold on.
Dude, there's no way.
I think you can literally hear people laughing in the background.
Yeah, you can.
Because they're acting like little fucking bitches.
This has to be fake.
No, it's real.
This has to be
I don't know.
fake.
AI's been tripping the last 24 hours.
No, like it's got to be like I said it
Like
to
a wrestling-
KG.
like a wrestling storyline?
WrestleMania's coming up, right?
LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith.
Listen. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Okay, people.
Real summer slam.
People consider John Cena the GOAT of wrestling, right? Like
he's up there.
He's up there. He's.
Yeah.
I think him and LeBron are gonna be out in the ring or something.
Okay.
And then
Perk comes
miss
in.
me with that bullshit. King's Dead starts playing.
Okay.
Stephen A. walks out with Cody Rhodes.
He's walking all.
Doing
how
his.
he does.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of a Billy Strap to
Boom.
him.
This gives me wrestling vibes, and I don't
Kendrick
even.
Perkins comes from underneath the ring.
Yeah.
My God, he's got a chair. No, not LeBron.
Perk, you son of a bitch. I don't know. That makes more sense. There's no way this is like an actual beef.
You know what makes it nastier is the fact that, remember when LeBron was on McAfee's show, he dissed, when he was talking about Stephen A., he dissed Windhorse as well. And he was like, this guy pretends to be my friend and whatever, and pretends to be like my inside.
Too.
And guess who was in that video?
LeBron's
Stephen A., Perk, and Windhorse.
That's what I'm saying.
LeBron and John Cena heel turns are kind of crazy.
But LeBron's not being the heel. This is Stephen A.
But he's going
Trying to
after
make
all
him
his
the- I mean,
friends
I don't
now.
even-
Perk and
Well,
I'm just trying to make it
that's
into
the other
WWE.
thing too. Because Stephen A., I will say, I was listening to it when I pulled up here, had like a sports part to it. He's like, he just doesn't like me because I think he's number 2 next to MJ. They went down all the lines, stuff like that. But before he started any of that, he's like, he has no real friends outside of basketball. I'm like,
Who said that?
Stephen A. It's crazy.
Isn't Rich Paul? Aren't they best friends?
Rich Paul and Stephen A.
No, Rich Paul and LeBron.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stephen A. said LeBron has no friends outside of basketball.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm pretty sure his friends are literally working in the NBA. Like
LeBron got all his friends
hired.
Careers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Rich Paul, right?
who, as a human being, and I don't even like LeBron like that anymore because he is kind of like a bitch on the court. He's very annoying to watch nowadays.
Does flop a lot and bitch a lot.
But as a man, to achieve the things he's done in a sport that we all would love to be doing right now. We'd all love to be playing professional basketball.
Dude's
We'd all
crazy.
love to be able to dunk a basketball, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Beyond that, has helped one of his best friends become a super agent.
And marry Adele.
Marry Adele.
And hot
they
Adele,
married?
not even fat Adele.
Made his other. This is all like his teammates too. Made his other friends like coaches and shit like that. Brings his son, makes his son an NBA player
That is
on the
crazy.
same team.
It's some Godfather shit.
Dog, he remade Space Jam. Like, I get he's not Michael, and I 100% agree to that. But if we were gonna live our life as a simulate, it's a video game, You would live LeBron James' life.
That's some crazy glazing, dog.
I'm just saying, you would.
That's
open world
tier.
video game. Like you would might be a baseball player, maybe an NFL version of it, but like you would be some form of fashion. Us, a sports fan, a version of LeBron James. might a little bit of sprinkle Dame Dash in there, not Dame. What was his rap name? Dame Dollar.
Top tier eating, dude.
That's like if you were LeBron, you'd take a shower. Like, what are we doing here?
That's all right. Let's go to break.
You lost.
Let's go to break. We're going to talk about the Tigers' opening day roster coming up next. But first,
LeBron could play baseball if he not playing.
But first, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card, get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in Club online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Woodward Sports is at it again, giving away more cash and prizes than anyone in Detroit. Get into our March Bracket Challenge, powered by Jug and Nathan Neurosurgery. If you have the biggest basketball brain and get first place, you win $1,000 cold hard cash. But it doesn't stop there. Second place gets a weekend at Grand Traverse Resort in Traverse City, including brunch at Erie and golf. Third place, 2 club seats to see the Pistons versus Bucks with food and drinks courtesy of RHB Laboratories in Troy. You can pre-register now at woodwardsportsbracket.com. That's woodwardsportsbracket.com. Then, after Selection Sunday, fill out your bracket for your chance at $1,000 in cash money and more. Pick by mascot, choose by team colors, have your dog picked. No matter how you do it, go to woodwardsportsbracket.com right now and register. All powered by the best in the game, Jug and Nathan Neurosurgery and Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
Tired of your same old Detroit sports merch? Hit the upgrade. We got hoodies, tees, hats, all that, all teams, all seasons. Make sure you are going to woodwardsports.com, clicking that shop tab today, and getting the best Detroit sports swag.
Merch.
All right. I didn't read all the comments, but I saw Danny G's wild-ass comment.
That's funny.
Tom Brady in the conversation, too. Of, like, again, video game shit.
Yeah.
That's who you become.
Tom Brady's a GOAT.
That's who you'd like to become, at least.
He's banging a supermodel.
Dog. It's hard enough to do that. What they do in video games.
Yeah.
Insane. They do it in real life.
All right. Enough glazing here. Let's talk about this Tigers opening day lineup.
Let's anti-glaze here.
Let's anti-glaze. Yeah, we got all the good stuff out early. We got Lions coming. We do. We have a Matt Miller mock from ESPN. We've got some contract details, an article from Pride of Detroit that we're going to break down of the free agent signings. We're gonna get into some Lions stuff. But we got to show this. Tigers play tonight, 7-10, I think, right after. So watch the Heavies, watch the Tigers, then watch Spenny on Twitch. But here's their opening day lineup. Woodward put this one out there. Batting leadoff.
Batting first.
The third baseman, Andy Ibanez. In the 2-hole, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Batting third and playing left field, Riley Green. Batting fourth, Spencer Torkelson. All right, I'm done doing it like that.
Yeah.
Batting fifth, Manuel Margot.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, honestly. I think people are worried about the carry thing. That's the thing that's driving a lot of people. Why isn't Kerry Carpenter in the first game? Why aren't you putting? Because you're playing. Blake Snell's on the tip. That's what's going to happen. We knew that's what's going to happen.
Did we, though? Did we think that he was maybe going to start getting more looks from lefties? I was hoping to see it.
I mean, you would like to see that, I wasn't expecting it. AJ Hinch does this. This is what he likes to do. This is what has worked for him. You put Ibanez against lefties. You put Carey against righties. So this is also something that you guys got to get an idea over. We might see Javi Baez at third base tonight. Because if they go to the bullpen and they bring in a right-hander, that's when you're going to pinch hit Kerry Carpenter. So Kerry Carpenter would come in. You could only put Kerry Carpenter in right field. So you put him there. That would bump Margot to center field. And then that bumps Kreidler to shortstop and Javi to third base. So you might get some – I'm just saying might. There is a very realistic path to getting third base Javi tonight. Those are my initial reactions from this lineup card. Nick, how are you feeling?
Acknowledge me.
This is disgusting. I mean, let's be serious here. This is the first game of the season. I wanted to be so hyped
National
to see this
television.
Nationally televised. This team was in the playoffs last season, and this team put out as their 7, 8, 9 hitters Baez, who hit 184 last season, Jake Rogers, who hit 194 last season, and Kreidler, who hit 119. Let that sink in. They're starting 3 players that hit sub 200. One of them hit sub 120. That's a team that went to the playoffs, and in the first game of the season the following year, that's what you're putting out at 7, 8, 9. It's going to be ugly. The stars are going to have to be stars, and that's where I want to go. Riley Green, put the team on your back, bro. And Gleyber Torres, he's on the 1-year deal. This is your time to shine, to get the bag. Gleyber Torres needs to be a star for this team, especially when we go up against left-handed pitching. This is crazy. Those are my first reactions. Do you agree with that?
You're 100% right. And I don't know as I'm not the baseball elite that you two folks are. But like, does the defense going with like defensive outfield, does that help your pitching? Because that is the strength we're heading into this season.
It does.
Is it the thought process behind it? Like,
that's what it is. They want more defense. They're playing pitching and defense. They already know they can't hit.
Because we're completely
they're not even trying to be like, all right, Justin Henry will give us a better bat. Let's keep. They're like, no, we can't hit. So we're going to rely on defense and pitching. And that's why Kreidler's starting in center field. Which we'll see. I've heard he's a gem at all spots. I've never seen him play center field. So hopefully game 1 against the Dodgers, the super team Dodgers.
Yeah.
Hopefully he takes care of business.
To go along with our 7, 8, 9 real quick, because all of them sub 200, just let that sink in again. It's just insane for a team that went to the playoffs, not named the Pittsburgh Pirates or the Miami Marlins. Like, this is unacceptable. Let's just be flat out. AJ Hinch is going to work with what he has, and we're going to see a lot of different combinations. It's going to get crazy. But to go along with that, we're relying on Margot. Margot, who he wasn't signed a week ago. He's our starting right fielder tonight.
And he's in the 5-hole.
That is crazy.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's where we're at. We knew it was going to be ugly. I don't think Tigers fans were ready to think it was like, when you see that on paper, you're like,
poverty.
Fuck. But that's what happens when you have Wenzel Perez, Parker Meadows, and Matt Vierling, who are 3 of your top 7 bats.
Great point.
All injured. Like, it's fuck. It doesn't look good, and it wasn't going to look good.
Yeah, it's bad right now. And I got a point brought up to me. I forget who I was talking to, and there's a concern with this, with the defensive rotations and where they're at. Are these pitchers going to start over pitching, trying to miss bats because they don't trust the fielders behind them? Because we got a guy, Ryan Kreidler, in center field. We got Margot in right. I mean, third base is Andy Ibanez. Don't love that either, but I mean, I guess he's
terrible,
okay.
Yeah.
He's okay.
It's the worst. It's by far the worst defense in the MLB.
Yeah, Torres not good at second. Colt knew at first. Short, Javi Baez. I guarantee he throws the ball in the dirt tonight.
He was a negative defender last year.
Like,
-5 or
I'm
something.
scared
I'm not good.
I'm scared that our pitching staff is going to start missing pitches because they're trying to do too much, not have balls in play. So that's a big thing to look out for tonight. with Skubal on the mound. Let's see how he tries to attack this lethal Dodger lineup.
That's why I took Tarek Skubal's over in strikeouts, and I took Blake Snell to strike out 9+. Because,
Don't hate that.
I mean, you hate to hear it, but listen to those bottom 3 hitters.
That hurts.
You got Margot, you got Ibanez. Blake Snell's really good. But Skubal's going to need to punch out 10. Like, I would be scared of balls being put in play with this defense behind me if I was a pitcher. I think we're going to see a lot of frustration out of the Detroit Tigers pitching staff this year. I don't even want to talk about the offense.
I was feeling so optimistic this morning, and then I saw this lineup.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. Like I said, we knew it was going to be ugly. We did. But I think seeing it on paper.
You need Kerry Carpenter in this lineup. I don't care if there's a lefty on the mound. You got to figure out a way.
So if he goes 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts against Blake Snell?
Better than Ryan Kreidler. I don't know.
It's Ibanez. It's Ibanez or Carpenter. You're going to get one of the two.
Well,
if you got Carpenter you're going to have McKinstry.
If you got Margot in center, Carp and right. I just think you're going to have to help this team out. Without hitting. Like, you're going to have bad defense either way.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. I guess Ryan Kreidler, Gold Glove incoming. We'll see.
So
that's why AJ
watch him rob a home run from Shohei in center field. Climb the wall. Ryan Kreidler.
Maybe he smacks one.
Maybe he's
that's more likely.
Like I say, he's got a 940 OPS in the spring. That's better than having a 400 OPS in the spring.
Can I say one more thing too?
Optimism, Nick.
Go off.
When we lose 2-0.
Yeah, I'm optimistic.
Yeah, save the crash out until we lose today 2-0. Skubal
Were you watching the game?
Skubal goes 8 scoreless.
My plan. I got a pack for Florida. Shout out Dan and Christina hosting. So I got a pack tonight.
You're getting married again.
They watch the show, so shout out them.
Shout out Dan and Christina.
Shout out Dan and Christina.
You never invite us anywhere. Are you
crazy,
like?
dude.
Are you ashamed of us? Nick?
Yeah, really?
No, we're gonna.
Is it because we're fat?
Sometime soon.
We should do a boys trip up north sometime.
Yes.
I'm down.
Psychedelics.
Yeah.
4th of July is on a Friday.
We could get an Airbnb for cheap.
Lord.
We could get like 8 of us.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cheap ass Airbnb. We can film some content, eat some shrooms, hit the river one day.
Yeah.
I have a cabin up north, so we're set on.
Well, there we go.
Are we doing this?
Trip might go.
I'm down. Yeah.
Or is this just another thing that Nick just promises us and then doesn't?
That is true.
Stop it.
Very well could be.
Or a bond.
All right, we got to go to break.
You did do that to us.
He did.
You motherfucker.
For
He did.
when?
Wow.
The pizza. I don't know.
What?
No.
Yeah.
The
I remember
fucking
you guys
USA
gaslighting
bar.
me into something.
USA versus Canada. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm going
I'm there.
there.
You didn't even
Yeah.
go.
I'm there.
Best spot.
We did go. We were all there.
Let me fake it on
Chris
air.
told us from the beginning he wasn't going to
Yeah.
Nick
guys
was
lied
like,
to
I'll
us.
go.
You
and then-
said you were going, and then
gaslit us.
the minute the stream ended, you said, "Yeah, I'm not going, guys."
No. I said
And
we
then
get a certain amount of money, and we didn't.
You're
All right.
capping. You're like, I'm looking up Ubers right now.
Yeah, we were like, "We'll pay half of it."
That's my Nick impression, by the way.
That's
He
pretty
pre-
good.
he
I'm looking up
proceed-
Ubers right now.
All right, let's go to break. Let's try to get on time here. We'll come back. We're going to talk some more about the Tigers, and then we'll get into Lion stuff. But first, tell us about Feldman, Nick.
If you want to get a sick car, make sure you check out Feldman Chevrolet in Novi, Detroit's #1 Chevrolet dealer and the Chevrolet Dealer of the Year for 6 consecutive years. Get a 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew for just $199 a month. And you can also get a 2025 Chevy Equinox for only $249 a month. Come see George Hawes and his team at Feldman Chevrolet in Novi today.
Listen, I'm not sure who, but somebody let the Tigers get hot.
The Detroit Tigers are locked and loaded for another great summer in Detroit. And it all starts downtown at the biggest home opener party in the city. Join Woodward Sports at Grand Slam Festival as we take over the Detroit Opera House parking lot. A big-ass tent for a big-ass Detroit party. Get your tickets now at GrandSlamFestival.com or follow Woodward Sports on X and IG for your chance to get in for free. Party across from Comerica Park and hear the roar as the Tigers take the field for the first time in 2025. DJs, food trucks, bartenders, live broadcasts, and more. See you for the Tigers' first home game of the season, April 4th at the Grand Slam Festival with Detroit's biggest party animals, Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Today is officially opening day in the good old US of A. But if you like to enjoy opening day in Detroit, the best sports city in the country, then you need to visit GrandSlamDetroit.com. Get yourself some tickets. We're starting at 9 a.m. pregame all the way up and through the Detroit Tigers game. The heavyweights will be down there. Will you? GrandSlamDetroit.com.
Best day of the year. And it's on a Friday, and it's supposed to be 60 and sunny.
What do they call a small army? I can't think of the word right.
Militia.
You come back as a militia.
That word has negative connotations too.
Because of you, because you and your boys. You're already in one.
Shout out Joey Morrison.
Are you allowed to be in two of those?
Was not in the militia.
What are the rules?
I don't know.
Can you be in two?
Not aware with the missions of the militia.
All right.
Breaking news.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I know we were talking a little bit Tigers, but like Nick brought this up. We always pick on him for being anxious and having a lot of anxiety, but he might be on something. Cade Cunningham already announces out for tomorrow's big game, as we spoke of it as yesterday, against the Cavaliers. I mean, we're talking about a team that's 9-21 against teams above 500. I think you'd like to see your best guys against some good comp before you jump into the playoffs. And third time now, Cade Cunningham out. What is going on?
I don't like it. I'm not going to say.
Doesn't feel good.
Like it.
I don't like it. I'm trying to see if anybody says, dude, a left calf contusion. Okay, I'm fine then. He's got a bruise or it's just rest.
3 games?
I will say the Cavs have been resting players too. Mobley rested last night. Like they're resting, dude. Mobley
3.
They got the top 2 locked up.
He's got to yeah.
That's a little bit different, Chris.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I think that if the Cavs are resting players, like I could see the Pistons being like, look, and like at this, what I'm saying is that this late in the season, there are those games where both teams just punt, and then whatever happens, happens. Like, and I think
slop game. You think it's just gonna be a slop game?
Yeah, and like the Pistons are in a position where, look, you know, their only concern right now is making sure Cade is 1,000% healthy for the playoffs, because without Cade Cunningham, all this Eastern Conference Finals talk that Spencer has been hyping up is completely gone and out the window.
That's me. I'm the Eastern Conference Finals guy.
I don't want to be that guy.
That's your man's.
Shout out to 2022 season with a shin injury is very close to your calf on the left side.
All right, this is good.
Right.
This is good.
I'm just saying. I don't know. 3 games a lot.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. ChatGPT, look it up.
And
see
it's
if there's
beyond
a correlation.
like days too. Like it's not like a back-to-back situation. Like these are like a couple days between these games as well.
I'm not that worried about it. After realizing it's a calf contusion, that's either they're just
makes
sitting
me
him.
more worried. That's something you come back earlier from.
Yeah,
Not
but
3, like,
they didn't need him to
week
play in the
off.
last 2 games. If they were fighting for the playoffs, I'm sure he would play tonight.
Also, a little bit of
they're comfortable in the playoffs right now.
Friday night at home, LCA. Like, if he could play, I think he would play.
Yeah, so maybe
Friday night. It's a
injury.
big game. I mean, straight up. Like, we are contending for that 4th spot. This is, you know, borderline. Like, it's one of the best teams in the East. This is a really, like, good test for the Pistons. You want your best player on the court, but obviously you don't want to re-injure him, but this does make me think that it is a little bit more of something than nothing.
I looked up Cade Cunningham's injury history.
Calves.
Left shin, left knee, and now left calf. I'm not trying to scare everybody away or anything like that.
You definitely are. Witch doctor, easy.
No, I'm just...
His left leg's a cancer.
He's having a fantastic season.
Yes.
I'm saying, obviously, his left leg is, it's an issue. He needs to have AI rebuild it. Give him fucking 3D print him a new leg.
Print him a new
titanium
left leg.
one. Yeah. So yeah, he's fucking dunking like Shaq, prime Shaq.
Concern level, Spencer.
2.
Easy.
For what? For longevity or this season?
Just this season.
I'll give it 3.5.
Chris?
4.
Give me a 1. I'm not concerned at all.
Nick?
I'm
6.
at about a 10. No. I'm kidding. I'm at like a 3, but I mean, he was healthy all season. It's not the right time to be missing 3 games down the stretch here in a playoff run.
I'd rather have him miss them now than in the playoffs.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no doubt
Crandon Batts, the Woodward Sports chat. I'll donate my left leg. That would be a useful left leg if you were a 6'7" professional athlete.
Caramel.
You know, my left leg, he would just fucking fall over. He'd be too short to connect.
He'd be running running down the court.
Like fucking hunchback from
like the penguin. They can stretch it out.
What?
They can stretch out your leg.
We have the technology.
Yeah,
we can rebuild him.
Ask AI.
Now, I think some interesting stuff. I'm not going to go off the deep end with it. Caleb,
shout out Caleb.
Chat,
Breaking
not worried
news
at all. I just ate 17 chili dogs. Come see me, Spencer.
Well,
don't touch me. I'm sizzling.
Does sound like a challenge.
Are you up for it?
I don't think so.
He's a cage chilling. Just texted me.
That's good. Insider information. Allegedly.
Caleb, the win horse of Crunch Time Sports.
There he is.
Dude, that seems
pretending he's Cade's best friend. No, shout out to our guy Caleb.
Shout out Caleb.
Shout out. I'm sure he's hyped for the Tigs.
Crandon Batts, easy. Have a great leg. Don't worry.
All right, let's go to break. You guys want to talk Lions after break, or
what?
You want to talk Lions after break?
Yeah, I'm down to do whatever. Chat. You guys let us know. You guys want to talk Lions, Pistons, Tigers? It's opening day. We can bitch about the lineup some more.
We got cool lower thirds.
Yeah.
To use.
I do want to say this.
Didn't
actually,
use on the
quick.
first one.
One baseball point. Last night, with the Tarek Skubal shout out, looked like a fucking trade.
Yeah, it did.
Don't ever, Tigers Twitter, admin, whoever you are,
yeah.
Don't ever
and it was
do that again. That was definitely so fucking scary.
That was a PR move. All PR move. I bought it. I'm even more in on Tarek Skubal. Like, it worked on me. That was a PR move for sure. That was the conglomerate that is Illich Holdings and Tarek Skubal and the Tigers being like, you guys, they're gonna freak out when they see our opening day card. Let's put out a Tarek Skubal, hey, Detroit, I love you paragraph first to soften them up. And then when they see Manuel Margot in the 5-hole, they won't be jumping off the cliff. It worked on me.
I felt like Shane Gillis seeing the man Margot. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Did you see that video of Shane Gillis at the Taco Bell?
Yeah, in the parking lot. Caleb gets in the front seat. Oh, dude. That's an all-time video. I was watching that last
I'm ready
night,
to die right here.
This is what you want to do? You want to die in Taco Bell parking lot? Because I'm ready to die right here.
I love you, Caleb. You're invited to the trip up north.
Yes, you are, Caleb. All right, let's go to break. We'll come back. We're going to talk what you guys want us to talk about. Tell us about Dr. Pierce. All right. Attention, sports fans.
Sounds great. Thanks, Spencer.
Don't miss out on expert sports injury insights from Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays, Ermanni and Edwards with Maz, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. Visit him online at MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or give him a call at 248-426-9944.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, is kicking off the game with the best prices on all cars, trucks, and SUVs, like this 2024 Silverado for just $296 a month, or this 2025 Equinox for as low as $371 a month. Our locations in Novi, Highland, New Hudson, Livonia, and Lansing means we have the perfect Chevy right in your backyard. Get the home team advantage every day at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, you know, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Hello, welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Spimo Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. I only saw one Lions talk. I don't think I've seen anything else, but I'm also just not looking. So it looks like we are talking Detroit Lions. Dr. Mario has Lions as well.
Yeah.
Cousin Keys wants a torque power topic. Yeah, that one's in the back border. Stick sucks. What? That's crazy.
I knew you were going to go to that one. I don't know why you did.
It's red. It caught my eye. Lions! That was crazy.
All right, what do you want? Do you want to do the mock draft or the?
I'm down.
The contract.
I'm down. Did you see Jaden Ivey's post today from his personal?
Nope. Was it about the Lions?
It was him crying. Black and white photo of him crying on the sideline, kind of. Looked like he's crying at least. Maybe I just hate it. I don't know. And then the song playing was "That's Life." I wonder if there's like a setback for the injury.
That's life.
That's life.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, maybe he's coming back.
We talking Lions? We talking cryptic Jaden Ivey Instagram stories?
Who's the Olympic chick who like slashed that girl before the competition?
The figure skater?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was it? Marie Antoinette? I'm just kidding. That's a French queen. I know.
What?
Marie Antoinette or something.
I can think of. I don't know.
Whatever
Somebody
it is.
in the chat will know it.
What if that's what Ivy did to Cade, and now he's coming back, so he could be the fucking Superman.
Stick did it.
Stick did it.
No, he wants Cade's trade
somebody
value
else
high.
paid the girl.
Somebody else
Stick
paid.
is that girl.
Stick is the girl.
He's the girl.
Stick is the girl. What's her name? Someone in our chat has to know. The figure skater.
Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding. Yes.
Boom. Now what's the name in Pet Detective? Was it Ivan is the whatever? I don't remember the names at all.
All right, what's Pet Detective?
Ace Adventure?
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura?
Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura.
It's like, you ever watch all that as a kid?
Yeah.
When they had that movie, they're like, oh, this is an X-Men?
Yeah.
This is S-Men. It's
S-Men.
much better.
Yeah, much
Ace
better.
Ventura. All right, sorry. The Lions mock draft. You want to get into it? You want to go to break or recoup, or let's go? Let's go.
No, let's just go.
All right, lay it on me. Matt Miller's mock draft.
All right, yeah, there was a full Lions mock, full 7 rounds here. Nick's got him because Nick has a ESPN Plus subscription and nobody else does.
My brother does. Shout out TJ.
Shout out TJ.
Shout out TJ.
All right.
All right. Do you guys want to go through a couple of the most interesting ones up top before we get to the Lions pick?
Let's do that.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's do it because draft season is almost here. It's crazy that the draft is taking a back burner, as Eazy would say. You know, it's really just strange having such a good football team every single year. You know? You just said the back burner about the Ivy thing.
Yeah,
earlier.
you did.
I don't know.
My back burner?
My back. With the number 1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cam Ward.
Yep.
Is this the right move for the Titans?
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I don't know if it's the right move, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Their coach hates Will Levis. Like, you can visibly see
Will
it.
Levis is kind of a turd.
Yeah.
He's like Josh Allen, but not good at football. Like, he tries to be like, it's like, he's like Incrediboy. like Incrediboy tries to be Mr. Incredible, but he doesn't have any powers.
Yeah.
Will Levis tries to be Josh Allen, but he doesn't have any powers.
Brian Callahan's facial expressions during his mishaps during the season, it would be week 4, and I mean, it looked like he had coached him for an entire season.
This guy puts mayo in his coffee.
I think it was a bit.
I don't think so.
I'm running with that lie.
From it, so
I'm comfortable.
What shitty quarterback do you know is out there with commercials like that?
That's true.
RG3.
Heisman
commercials.
Well, he was a Heisman.
He didn't win a Heisman.
Yeah, he was a Heisman winner.
But Mayo Boy did it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He's kind of in a league of his own.
Wicked smart.
Colt McCoy's in.
That's a backup commercial.
Those are backup.
Made for
I like
backups.
those commercials. Those are
I love
funny.
those commercials too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McCoy, come bring it in.
Yeah.
Talking about bringing it in. Reel it in here, boys.
All right, yeah, next one.
Just kidding. State's up 1-0 in hockey. FYI,
Shout out. Let's
chat's
go.
going off about it. All right, 2, Abdul Carter. Chris, thoughts to the Browns?
Abdul Carter to the Browns. I mean, it's a home run. Home run. It's a win. It's a win-win. No, you got to take him. He's a dog.
I don't know. I think the Browns should trade.
Trade back.
I think they should trade back. They need more picks.
They do need a lot of.
They need a quarterback, but
I think their philosophy is if we just have Carter and Myles Garrett, we just don't need anything else.
Yeah, I think they're trying to win now, which is crazy. But
They had to sell that to Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Did you see today that he backed out his
put that number out
pro day? He's gonna have a separate private workout because of a shoulder injury he suffered.
Abdul Carter?
Yeah. Is he tanking his stocks? He don't go to the Browns. He's seen himself mock the Browns. He's a Shane Gillis.
Fuck. I would.
Speaking of, fuck. Shadur Sanders goes number 3 to the Giants. Talk about a bad situation for any quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean,
what do you mean?
The Giants, they have Malik Neighbors and Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, but they have Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson to learn from. Being in between those two minds, that's like the devil and angel on your shoulder.
That really is the devil and angel.
You got Jameis Winston and
Russell one guy
Wilson.
You don't learn any, don't do anything this guy does.
Yeah.
But do what this guy does.
But don't be a cornball.
Yeah, and he's not. Shador's not, I'm saying.
He could be.
Shador's got aura.
Shador has aura for sure.
I felt like
but yeah, that's no. I mean, that's gonna happen.
He's got aura.
They got to get a quarterback. So
number 4, Travis Hunter to the New England Patriots. You think
makes
they go
sense.
best, best player. They got him at cornerback / wide receiver. Where do you guys think he plays?
He's a corner.
If he goes to the Patriots, wow, he'd be a receiver there. I think. Yeah. Because they got 2 DBs in Gonzalez and Carlton Davis. One you're paying handsomely. One actually you got to pay another one handsomely too because he's a first-round pick and they're both really good. And you only have a receiver option. I mean, they signed Stephon Diggs.
They just signed Stephon Diggs.
Wait, should Travis
not
be your
much
ex?
guaranteed there on that contract.
I would.
No surprise.
I would have him play receiver if in the Patriots situation. I have him play receiver, sub-package safety, or nickel in certain situations.
Number 5, Mason Graham. Any complaints to the Jags?
That's a good pick.
Jags.
That's why it's not going to happen. Because that would be a great pick for the Jaguars. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yep. Amen. McMillan, number 6 to the Raiders.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go. I kind of wanted to say the Patriots should get McMillan, but I think that's a little crazy. I don't know. If I was Patriots, I feel like
that's a trade back spot for him now.
Yeah, somebody wants a quarterback.
They want it.
Raiders.
Well,
or if the Raiders want Travis Hunter.
Patriots did that Brad Holmes shit where they signed everybody they needed.
Yeah.
In the free agency, and I could just draft the best player. Maybe they don't trade back.
Maybe not.
We got Armand, number 7 to the Jets. Offensive tackle, Missouri.
Yep.
All right, edge. Carolina Panthers. We've heard this name a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Green.
Jalen Walker to the Panthers at 8.
Dion finally sold me on him because I was thinking for a minute, I'm like, well, he's 6'2".
Yeah.
He's 230, 237. You tell me that's an edge rusher? He's not really a linebacker.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna work. And then Dion pulled up the Micah Parsons. He had 31.5-inch arms.
Yep.
240, doing the damn thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Super Sam.
Yeah.
Super Sam for sure. Barone, cornerback out of Texas to the Saints.
Yeah.
And here we go. The Chicago Bears with the number 10
for no reason.
overall pick. Ashton Genty, fellas.
Yeah.
How many games the Bears win if they're taking Genty at 10 here to go with that upgraded O-line, second-year quarterback, and we know the coach, Ben Johnson.
I might start at 8, 7.5.
I was going to say 8.
Yeah.
That's
with a ceiling to go higher, but
with the ceiling to go higher, I would be comfortable saying 8 though. Yeah,
that'd be a good pickup for them.
Will Johnson, 49ers at 11.
Okay.
Tyler Warren, number 12, Cowboys. That'd be such a Cowboys pick to take a tight end at 12.
All right, what are the Lions doing? Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Or where's
Colson
Kent Grant?
Colson goes 14. Campbell, Jihad, 15 to Atlanta.
Tell us at the break.
That'd be a
Mike
great
Green,
pick.
Arizona. Oh, there's the name I was looking for.
There you go. You'll
I'll
figure
let you
out
know
what
after
name
the
it is
break.
after the break. Some edge rushers going fast there in the first round. We'll see what the Lions end up getting.
Oh, man.
But first, tell us about Mark White.
Mark White gonna do you right.
Hey.
Mark White gonna change your life.
Why?
He can save you up to $5,000 in the closing cost of your brand new home. A home is an investment. Be smart about it. Mark White and Associates. Visit markwhitesales.com or dial them up 248-290-8242. It's 248-290-8242. markwhitesales.com.
Woodward Sports is live in downtown Detroit for Tigers opening day.
This one's blasted out toward the bullpen.
Live from the Grand Slam Festival at the Detroit Opera House.
Way back, forget it. Out of here.
Brought to you by Mad Packs, Jars, and White Claw.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Jars. Top
Jars.
shelf quality, unmatched variety, price for the people.
Jars.
ShopJars.com to find one of the 27 locations across the great state of Michigan near you, including ones coming to Grand Rapids, Madison Heights, and Milan. It's Jars. ShopJars.com.
Jars.
Jars. Shout out to Jars. They have lots of fucking dope events, lots of dope promotions, all stuff like that. This loom, though?
All right, relax.
This loom rosin I'm off right now?
Relax.
I feel amazing. No, I'm saying
Yeah,
I feel
no,
amazing.
stop.
No, Jars is great too.
Just don't.
Stop.
What do you mean don't?
Just stop.
With the 21st pick in the 2025
Fuck
NFL.
you, I'm going. No, go ahead, Dave. Yesterday we're drinking them on air. We're not allowed to.
Thomas, cornerback, Florida State, to the Steelers. All right, with the 22nd pick, Hampton, running back, North Carolina, to the Chargers. Thoughts? Hampton, 22nd? Running
Yeah,
back?
they said he's going to be a first rounder.
Yeah.
Chargers. I definitely see the Chargers grabbing him.
I think he forgot they signed Najee Harris though. Like, why would you?
I mean, it's only a
first-round
one-year
running
deal,
back
though.
with Najee.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but we got the Packers at 23 going offensive tackle, Kelvin Banks Jr. Good pick for the Pack.
Yeah.
I like Calvin Banks.
All right, who the Lions get?
Harrison to the Vikings, Simmons to the Texans, Jackson Dart to the Rams.
There we go. I love that.
Derek Harmon, the pick above the Lions, and the Lions at number 28.
The Detroit Lions select
Gray Zabel, North Dakota State.
With guard Kevin Zeitler departing in free agency and center Frank Ragnow being year to year at this point of his career, the Lions would pick up a long-term interior lineman by picking Zabel. He played left tackle at North Dakota State in 2024, but has played left guard and right tackle in his college career and was impressive during the Senior Bowl. 6'6", 312, quickness, leverage, strength.
You calling a cat to you?
Zabel would immediately start at guard in Detroit with a long-term goal of being Ragnow's replacement at center. I mean, there you go. There you have it. How would you feel about that? I think we're all prepared. We're all prepared for this to be a reality.
I'm not.
Well, first and foremost, I do have a draft crush that I need to know.
Yeah, I got you.
Where to go?
I got you.
Oh, yeah, you didn't go yet.
With the 29th pick in the
fuck outta here.
2025
I would be pissed as fuck.
NFL Draft,
I'd be
the
livid.
Washington Commanders take edge. Shamar Stewart,
Ooh, the
Texas
Commanders,
A&M.
too.
The pick after the Detroit Lions. Easy. If that is what happens on draft night, what is Easy's reaction?
I'm pissed as fuck. I would genuinely be mad.
How hard are you crashing out?
probably a couple chairs, a couple drinks.
You going
couple
after
glasses.
Brad Holmes?
I obviously wouldn't be doing that. I would be pissed as fuck. Gray Zabel, I think, borderline second round guy. Like if you watch him, North Dakota State, it's not the best. They don't produce the best guys, right? He's not going against the best competition. If you watch him, it's very similar to. I'll go there. Broderick Martin, not obviously the same, but it's a guy that is top tier talent at a lesser college, going up against lesser competition. So the technique is very sloppy. Can he play? Have the shape, body, athleticism, and play at the next level? Yes. Is he ready to play at the next level skill wise? No. That's why I feel like Gray Zabel. That's why he's transitioning from tackle to guard to begin in the first place. And if you watch him block as a tackle, his arms are out here and he's up high. I think if you're drafting a prospect based off traits, because both these guys are projects, they're not like finished projects or
you want it to be the defensive lineman.
Yes, give me the guy that's a fucking freaky upside too.
Yeah,
and Shamar Stewart, and a guy that I think could play the run right now, regardless already. Why aren't you talking Red Wings? Dude, there's a little girl right now.
Mass cam. Dude,
I don't know. You want Mass cam the kid? She was death staring. I get it off. It's a kid. Yeah, I would be very pissed off.
That was crazy.
On top of it not needing to be a position, it's not a position of need right now. I mean, guess it is. I've said that. I can't go against that one. I would be mad. I'm already mad. I'm kind of crashing out about it.
Easy's already crashing out over a mock draft.
Awful mock draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be upset. Did Mykal Williams go yet either? I don't remember hearing him.
I don't think I heard his name.
With the 31st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Mykal Williams, edge, Georgia.
I can't wait
Matt
to
Miller
see you at draft night.
And who did the Eagles get to? Just to.
Oh God.
James.
They get
Pierce
Mike
Jr.
Green.
No, but
James Pierce Jr.
No, they got a guy that throws up production. With the 32nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles take edge. Donovan Ezeraku, Boston College.
That would be crazy if you went there.
So if that is the scenario, we take offensive guard out of North Dakota State, and the Commanders get Shamar Stewart, the Chiefs get Mykal Williams, and the Eagles get Ezeraku, preceding us taking an offensive guard. How would you feel? I would crash out.
I'd be livid.
I'm not gonna lie. I would crash out.
I get the trust Brad stuff. I like Brad. I would better work out, Brad. Come be on your ass on it.
Yeah, I would be visibly upset. I would definitely crash out. And like you said,
this is a bad mock draft.
You could stick to you would have to trust Brad at that point. And I would. I wouldn't be swearing off Brad Holmes, but I'd be swearing at Brad Holmes. But this mock draft, there is no way
this is a dumb
in
mock
God's green earth that Brad Holmes lets all three of those guys pass him at 28. No fucking way, dude.
At the fucking edge spot?
No
a
way.
Spot he values more than any other? Get the fuck out of here, Matt Miller. I'm all due respect, brother. I've been trying to be nice to you this entire way. This is a fucking horrendous.
This is bad.
That's bad.
What if it happens?
Beyond the Detroit
Lions. This is like doomsday scenario. Like I watched Invincible a lot. This is like Angstrom Levy brought us into just a terrible timeline where it's just worst case scenario for the Lions.
I mean, what type of fuckery went around the first 27 picks for them to even fall there?
And
was Kenneth Grant off the board?
Yeah.
Where would he go?
Yeah, I just saw that. Mike Green went 16. I'm trying to look for.
That's fair.
KG.
Like Derek Harmon going before
KG.
Kenneth Grant? I mean, I don't know.
Derek Harmon going one pick before the Detroit Lions pick.
Yep.
And then after,
yeah.
Again, not just these names, but who they go to. The Commanders get Shamar Stewart. The Chiefs get Mykal Williams. And the Eagles get Ezeraku.
I tell you want me to buy into a conspiracy of like fake setup shit?
That would
be one.
That would be one.
Those
for sure.
teams getting those names at those spots.
I would crash out.
Like the Eagles might fall, like James Pierce might fall.
The Eagles are going to get. I've already accepted that the Eagles are getting James Pierce.
And I've been forthright. Like if there's an organization I have a tie to in terms of like management type shit, it's the Bucks.
Yeah.
And I've already said too. There's no way Ezeraku makes it past them alone at 19. This is poo on you, man.
Yeah.
So we're going to move to the second round here, fellas, because that is insane. Is Miller connected?
No.
He works at
I didn't even
ESPN.
know who the fuck he was until today.
He works
Matt
at ESPN.
Miller? What?
Who was Matt Miller?
Maybe I just
Works
know
at
him from
ESPN.
Mox then. Yeah, I mean, maybe I know him from Mox because he might always hold Detroit in Mox.
Maybe he
with
does.
This, and maybe he was trying to get us going, which
You
is
type
working.
in his name, fucking realtors pop up.
At number 39.
Former spokesman of the United States Department of State. I don't see no fucking ESPN.
I mean, that's a very common name.
With the 39th pick, the
Yeah, but
Chicago
if it was him,
Bears.
his name would pop first.
That's fair.
Fuck a Matt Miller.
With the 39th pick, the Chicago Bears
Fuck a
take
truck. Fuck a dock. Fuck a trailer.
Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle, Michigan.
The Bears got Kenneth Grant
In
at
the
what
second
pick?
round. Second round after getting Genty. Saints draft Quinn Ewers. Chicago
That makes
Bears
sense.
at 41 take Xavier Watts, safety, Notre Dame.
That's a good pick.
What pick the Bears get into that one more time? I apologize.
38.
Yeah.
39.
Kenneth Grant falls to pick 38.
No.
39.
Matt Miller, were you up north popping fucking shroomies with your boys when you made this mock? I mean, come on.
Eating some
just
shroomy
let
chocolates?
I just let the picks come to me in my mocks.
Burn in the Woodward Sports chat says, I trust Brad, but if you don't draft an edge, you better be drafting Calvin effing Johnson or Joe effing Thomas.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I don't think Gray's Abel's that type of I don't like him as a prospect.
Let's look at the Lions' second round pick here.
Walter Nolan falling as well.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to see who else on the board. So here we go, fellas. Going to the Lions pick. We got
in the second round, the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Dude, 2 Mickey Mouse home runs in Yankee Stadium.
The Detroit Lions select
Nick Scorton, edge,
Okay.
Texas A&M.
Hurting for Scorton. And here's what it says. Aiden Hutchinson's injury exposed the Lions' need for more pass rushers. Scorton had round 1 hype at times this season and would be a promising prospect opposite Hutchinson. He is also stout in the run game and has very heavy hands needed as a pass rusher. Scorton had 10 sacks at Purdue in 23 before he transferred. The scheme changed, reduced to a total of 5 for Texas A&M the past season. There are questions about his position as Scorton has played at 285 pounds in 2024. Looked a step slow, but blah, 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 blah.
But he was closer to his ideal weight at 257 at the Combine. If the Lions could figure that out and get the 2023 Scorton, watch out.
Walter Nolan, another guy that wasn't doing much A&M, transferred to Ole Miss, and he started seeing some production. The A&M coaching staff was dick.
Wood missing out on Shamar Stewart, Mikael Williams, Kenneth Grant, and Azaraku, all who you could have drafted, be remedied by him taking Scorton in the second round.
No. That would make it even fucking stupider.
Yeah, that's
You mean you had an intent to grab an edge, and you passed up on those guys to wait to fucking pick 60?
Yeah.
You mean Kenneth Grant was there, and you passed up on him to grab Nick Scorton at pick 60?
Yeah, this is a terrible mock, dude.
The
Good day, Matt Miller.
And then he drafted another guard in the third round.
I'm not mad at that.
Doubling up?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, Brad doubles up.
Yeah, but not when you're taking him.
To be honest, doubling up, you got Graham and Frank. I don't know how long Frank about to be here either.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
He's an inoperable limb.
That is crazy.
He's an Iron Man.
Yeah, this would. I agree with you, Eazy. This would upset me more if he passed on the guys we talked about and then took Scorton. And it's not like nothing against Scorton, hurting for a Scorton, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But to know you need it, to know you wanted a player, and even with what he said in that fucking blurb, like, yeah, it was obvious that they were lacking without Aiden Hutchinson. So we're not going to take one of these top 5 edge prospects in the first round.
Where did Colston Loveland go?
17 or 18 or something like that.
First round.
It was first round.
Top 20.
Matt Miller.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
All right, should we run through the
No.
Yeah. Speed run. I just want to hear names.
Yeah.
speed run because I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts about the pick that was after. Dylan Fairchild, guard Georgia. So they go third round guard. The Lions had a grade Zabel in round 1, and Fairchild is a gritty interior prospect who can play either guard spot or Zabel kicks inside the center. And round 4 to kick it off, the Tennessee Titans select Jordan Birch, edge, Oregon. You guys know much on Birch?
Lions?
No.
No, the pick after.
Just do Lions.
It's just Lions. Yeah.
That was it. We took
Dylan
Fairchild.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
Detroit
I mean,
Lions
I'm
select
fine with
Double
that.
up on guard.
Guard out of Georgia. Fine with that. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't like the kid's name. Don't know him. Don't like the name.
Matt Miller.
Probably soft. I'm just kidding. He might be good.
Get out of my face, Matt Miller.
This was the worst mock I've ever seen.
Bad
It's honestly awful. Like, dude did all the something.
Bad mock.
What pissed you off more, this mock or the Tigers lineup?
This mock. Because I knew what the Tigers lineup was going to be.
Yeah, like we had a feeling like that was going to be the situation. We knew the offense would be kind of ripped either way. This mock was just, you went out of your way to just do dumb shit. Like, you Stephen A'd it.
Let's go to break. Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness. Join in Club or online at any different Planet Fitness location for $15 a month. You can get everything you need. If you want more, get the black card. Planet Fitness, like I said, join in Club or online. 2,500 locations worldwide. Planet Fitness, where fitness is essential.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports. The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
Stanford Buick GMC has great offers for everyone. Get a 2024 Envision Avenir for only $299 per month, or try out the 2025 Sierra Crew Cab Elevation for only $229 per month. Don't forget the 2025 Hummer EV SUV for only $799 per month. Go to Les Stanford today. Check out their massive inventory. Les Stanford Buick GMC. LesStanford.com.
What up, the welcome back? Whatever it's live, HomerSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by some more action. Chris, Nicholas,
Potty
Polo.
Pods?
Do me the biggest favor in the world. Please smash that like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. We've been all over the place today, just enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
Talk Tigers, talk Lions, no Pistons, a little bit of Pistons. A little bit of Pistons breaking news. What do you want to take the show now, Spinny?
You want to do these Lions contracts that everybody's freaking out about Brad Holmes signing?
Yeah.
So we know the big hoopla with the Lions is that they're wasting all their money on these nobodies. They need to go out and get a star. Right? That was it. Which of these nobodies do you want to hear about first? The contract-wise. And this is per Pride of Detroit, by the way.
Pride of Detroit.
Al-Qadim Muhammad, right?
Al-Qadim Muhammad.
That was a body that you brought in that people liked.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to overpay.
Mm-hmm.
1 year, $1.42 million. With $750,000 guaranteed. What about Pat O'Connor?
Probably similar.
My friend Flannel in the back called him a nobody today. No disrespect, no mean to put Flannel on blast, but people share that sentiment. People, why are you signing Pat O'Connor? Why are you wasting money on him when you cut
I'm not going to
Smith?
say Flannel call him a nobody.
Pat O'Connor signed a 1 year, $1.42 million contract with $200,000 guaranteed. Avante Maddox, good signing. People like that. Why are you paying for him when you should have got Zadarius Smith?
Detroit native.
Zadarius Smith was only $11 million a year. Avante Maddox, 1 year, $1.42 million. Let's see. Who else do we got here? Dan Skipper.
Big Dan.
Why are you bringing back Skip? He's not a left tackle 3. He's not a viable option to tackle. 1 year, $1.42 million. That's what these contracts are. That's what these contracts always were. That's what these contracts were always going to be. When you look at these depth pieces, these guys that you are going to bring in, like Dan Skipper, like Craig Reynolds, a 1 year, $1.17 million a year contract. Al-Qadim Muhammad, Pat O'Connor. These guys are practice squad guys, but you still need them right now. to fill out a roster, and those are guys that you trust as those practice squad guys, as guys that if something happens and you need a body, you're going to bring in a body, and you have comfortability with those guys making plays in those situations. And like I said, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players that you just signed that were half as much as what you were going to have to pay Zadarius Smith next year. And that is why they cut Zadarius Smith. They need to make sure they could sign these guys. And that doesn't even include the good contracts like Levi Onwuzurike, like DJ Reed, like those deals.
Yeah.
I wanted people to calm down when they were freaking out about, he's not doing anything, he's only signing these bums. Yeah, because you're signing them to $1 million. It's not that big of a deal.
It would change my life, Spitty. What do you mean? It's not that big of a deal?
For these guys.
Yeah, I mean, these type of contracts I expected them to be on. I'm not blown away by anything. What was the Vontae Maddox one?
1 year, $1.42 million with like $1 million guaranteed.
That is crazy. Has he been that bad?
I mean, he's just old.
Detroit native literally have Detroit
Khalil Dorsey
tattooed on his arm.
Only one that got a 2-year deal. Khalil Dorsey, 2 years, $3.3 million.
I like Khalil Dorsey.
1.1 million guaranteed. So, yeah,
I didn't even know that he got another contract.
Yeah, I like Khalil Dorsey too.
Yeah, got nothing against Khalil Dorsey. Oh fuck, man, his injury.
Yeah,
Brad,
he's gonna be out most of the season.
Pay you.
Nope.
But Khalil had another clean break. If I'm not mistaken.
So I just need people to relax with that stuff. Nick, how do you feel about these guys? I know you wanted a big fish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them. If you want me to be serious, I'm with Flannel with the O'Connor thing.
He's a nothing burger?
I don't think he should ever see the field on a healthy Lions team. Do you want to see him out there in a playoff game again? Or he got hurt before that.
I mean, if he has to be, yeah.
These are guys that should not
obviously, you don't want to see them out there.
Like, what happened last year is an anomaly.
But I'd rather see Pat O'Connor out there than
Joe Schmo?
Yeah,
I think he was originally a Joe Schmo, though. I think he was a Joe Schmo to start, though.
Yeah, he's definitely a random.
He is, for sure, but he's your random. And you're comfortable, like you said, he's my random. You put him in there, and he made plays. He did. He made a couple plays for this. I'm not expecting Pat O'Connor to have the strip sack fumble, in the Super Bowl to win the game and to play a 97% snap share. Like, that's not what this is. That's why he's getting paid under $2 million a season.
These aren't big deals because these are not. I would have set in stone that these are going to be your guys going to war. They're going to go into war for their job. We don't know these guys are going to be on the roster come regular season. Yeah. So
that's why they all are only getting paid $100,000.
You shouldn't react to it either way. No super happiness or like super down.
Yeah.
I mean, there's upside because you do have some faith and familiarity with them. Like
I think
I'll
Muhammad
put it to you this way. We've seen Pat O'Connor in action, and it didn't feel like different positions here. But I was saying, like, the feeling of him being in the game wasn't like when you seen Will Harris check in.
Yeah.
Like, when Will Harris checked in, you're like, son of a bitch! God damn it!
Oh, my.
What the fuck? So there's some positivity that, like, you don't feel that when he checks to the game.
Just like 6 little kids standing right there. You didn't see that? Santa Claus isn't real.
All right, that's too far. Absolutely too far.
No, but yeah.
So there's some.
You're not shitting your pants. These are guys that if they have to, if they got to get these snaps, you're comfortable with them playing.
Yeah. That's truly how I feel.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Every time. Yeah. A very nice guy, by the way. We got to meet him. Did the Christmas situation with him.
Yeah, very cool guy.
When he checked into games, brother, let me tell you something.
Sweating.
I was ready to break some shit.
That's what I just don't think these guys are going to be playing like big roles. I mean, I don't like anybody throwing a fit over it, but I just also believe. They didn't get the edge. Like I wanted the upgrade. They didn't do it. Now you have to address it in the draft.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to have to be a thing in the first round, and now I feel like defensive line they need to get in the first round no matter what.
Yeah,
I was cool with Zadarius Smith. Bring him back.
Bring him back. You still can.
I want to.
He's still dating Cash.
He's still dating Cash Doll. She's still looking good.
She might be.
Can confirm.
She might be putting on for the city right now.
She might.
Take a little less.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little more.
Come on, Cash.
Type situation. You feel me?
I'm not familiar with her game.
Oh, you should get familiar.
Oh, yeah. You should. Legend.
Cash Doll, legend. Eazy. Comments?
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
I think, and to be honest, just like, I'll give anybody that knocks to make it out of the city. Yeah. I mean, Will Harris was fucking awful.
Like the unhinged Looney Tunes screams. Hey! Like super loud shit.
Yeah.
What if Will Harris just scrolling Twitter? Like,
Will Harris just catching strays.
This guy.
I mean,
I'm playing.
I didn't mind him at safety. It's when I put him at outside corner.
That is tough. Do you have anybody on this team, on this Lions team right now? That's your
like checks it. I'm
your
like mother
butthole puckerer.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No.
I
don't.
Yeah, you know why? Because they were signing solid depth pieces like this.
God. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you can be comfortable with these ones. Yeah.
Who would be the one? Who would be the most butthole puckery?
I don't really have any.
I think it's like it's got to be one of those linebackers, like Ezekiel Turner.
I didn't mind Ezekiel Turner.
Yeah, he did. He
I didn't mind anybody.
No, there really isn't
This
one.
is a really good, really
good
well-ran
lineup.
organization,
and that's why they had to sign all these guys, because they had such a deep lineup that had 20 guys on free agent list.
You know what? Eo's getting close.
Say it.
Who are you gonna say?
I know who you're gonna say.
So you guess. You. Yeah, you're a little twin.
Yeah.
Not your little twin. Very big twin. Very. I love Graham Glasgow, but I just hope last year was an injury.
I know who Eazy's is.
That's who it is.
I know who Eazy's is.
Jared Goff.
Yours is Jared Goff.
Oh, this guy!
Sure. Every time he drops back, Eazy's like,
my ball bucket.
Definitely Jared Goff.
No, I don't have any. But
that's Eduardo O'Neal says Goff. To be honest,
really, I don't mind him. I thought he's been very good the past couple years.
Who's your butthole
now,
pucker?
we don't have Ben. You know what makes me nervous? John Morrison. Man, might
John Morton.
John
Morrison. Adam's dad.
Yeah.
He's gone. It was Vildor.
It was Vildor? Okay.
Yeah.
Nick?
Vildor was mine as well.
Chris?
Vildor was mine as well, because you know me. I was on the ABV train.
Yeah.
Anybody but Vildor.
That's fair. That's fair.
Eazy, can you explain to the class why Texas A&M edge rushers lacked production? Yes, they played a gap-friendly scheme. So I look at Walter Nolan, look at him at Texas A&M, not doing much. Goes to Ole Miss, he becomes a prospect. Look at Nick Scorton at Purdue, 11 sacks. Texas A&M, not a lot of production going on. In fact, they came into the combine 20 pounds less than their playing weight.
Yeah.
This is a lot.
Says a lot. They were forced to do something.
They wanted him big, they wanted him collapse pocket. Man.
Speaking of no Diddy, Ezekiel Turner is definitely my pucker. Like, if I see him lined up,
they brought him back
out there with a tight end, I would clinch.
I think it's where he's safety by trade.
Yeah, but like
I wouldn't clinch. I'm good. He got put in a shitty situation. He got signed that week.
Yeah.
Jump on it.
Yours is Goff.
It's not Goff. It was Nate Sudfeld. And before him, it was Tim Boyle. Get those guys off my fucking team.
What about Kyle Allen? Kyle Allen.
Get him the fuck off my team, too. I would rather have Hendon Hooker drop back and do a quarterback draw every single fucking time than have Kyle Allen. To be honest with you.
That's fair.
And I don't even know who Kyle Allen is.
He's nobody.
But I looked at the numbers and I was like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
There's got to be, just draft somebody. Good sakes.
All right, let's go to break. We'll come back. Talk about something. Let me tell you about Caesars. Caesars Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. Make sure you tap in. Use code word Woodward1000, and your first bet up to $1,000 will be given back in bonus bets if it doesn't cash. Up to $1,000. Come on. Scan the QR code. Caesars Sportsbook, official sportsbook of Woodward Sports.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot lather neck shave, scalp massage, hot towel treatment, all that good stuff. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodwardSports.com.
Live,
joined by
baby.
Rex, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff, smash the
Asa
like button.
Ventura.
Be a friend. Tell a friend. Much better.
Oh, much better.
Mamma mia.
They got the Big Mick. We got the Big Mick.
Man, they ruined Amanda Bynes.
Relax.
She was great.
She was.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
That sucks. You know it sucks. Detroit Tigers offense. But we're still going to bet on it. Riley Green, 21.5. The line changed. It was plus money yesterday. I went to go take the bet today. It was minus 108.
Me and Caleb moving lines.
The Sharks were picking up on that one. But
we got some over. Are we doing over-unders?
Yeah, we're doing over-unders with our guy.
All right.
Uncle Nicky.
Nicky 6.
All right, well, I guess we might as well start there with the best player
Right
on
on.
this offense, and it's Riley Green. He's going to be a future superstar, as you've heard before in this booth. He's going to be He's going to be top 5 in AL MVP voting.
Top 5 AL MVP voting.
Top 5.
I think that's
under.
Top 5. That's a one from me. That is
under.
not from the book.
I'm going under on that one.
Who would it be if not?
Well, Judge, Witt, Gunnar, Henderson,
Ramirez,
Jose.
Yeah.
Probably.
Who's 5?
It's got to beat out like a Bregman, a Devers.
Yeah, it's somebody on the Red Sox for sure. Probably Devers.
Yeah, you know what? We're not going to be good enough
And
to have
pitchers,
an MVP candidate straight
Skubal.
up.
He's going to need to. They've been really not wanting to do that. Like, the odds were crazy for Skubal MVP, which was insane. But yeah, I truly believe he can do that. I think Riley Green takes another step into becoming that superstar like I talked about this season. And that's where we'll go. Riley Green over under 21 and a half. We all the way home. 21 and a half home runs, Riley Green.
Oh, there, Riley Green. Yeah,
I'm
going over on this one. Like I said, this is completely contingent on him staying healthy, reasonably healthy at least. He has to play, I would say, at the very least 120 games to get this number. He played over 130 last year, I think 136 or something like that. They're doing everything to keep him out of center field, which is a good thing for his health. I'll say over. I think it'll be around 25, 26.
Spinning?
Yeah.
What is the question?
Take your pants off. Shout out Gun
21 and a half home runs, Riley Green.
Over. I tried to take the bet today on the way in. I just went minus money.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nick, I mean, do we even got to ask you? If he's going to be top 5 in MVP, he's definitely going to be over 21 and a half.
He's going to be closer to 30 than he is 20. I think he actually does hit that 30 mark this year. The Tigers are obviously worried about him staying healthy, so they're doing everything to not play him in center field
100%.
because they know how much he means to this lineup. This season, he will be the heart of this team, and I'm expecting big things.
Yeah.
He took a lefty deep over.
But will he have enough at bats?
Yes, because he's going to stay healthy.
They're going to take it out of his hand a lot, though. With the lineup that you're running out there today?
Riley hits lefties. We're good.
I know. I'm saying the pitchers are going to take the bat out of his hand.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
True. Great point.
He's got no protection in that. Unless Torkelson comes in doing what he's been doing in the spring, he's got, like, no protection in that lineup.
Danny G. Nick is drinking the navy blue and orange Kool-Aid.
It's fair.
Skydog. Nick, you can't be serious.
What?
Nicholas Duncan. Nick,
am I getting ridiculed again for the... Damn, Nick. Why you hating? I smell good.
Son, where'd you find this?
The next one?
Riley Green, top 5. You heard it here first.
Oh, fuck. I almost passed up. I'm laughing.
All right, we're going to go
Let
to
it
the...
out, bro. Don't hold it in. You got to let it out.
I don't know how to control it.
You're going to pass out if you don't
I
let
almost did. Dude.
Yeah, because you're trying to hold it in, dude.
I wasn't trying to hold it in. That bitch is going. It's just a deep laugh.
All right, who's next? Who's next, Nate?
Just let him go.
All right, we gotta do the next one. We can't be just laughing for 10 minutes on it.
5 stars. All right, there we go. Kerry Bonds, a.k.a. Kerry Carpenter. Over under 21.5. Obviously, this would be a lot higher, but he doesn't play when the other team is starting a left-handed pitcher. Spencer, 21.5. Kerry Bonds, where you at?
Under.
What?
I mean, if he's not playing day one of opening season, day one of the season, if he's not playing right there, he's not going to play against lefties this year. And he hasn't proven that he can stay healthy for a whole season, too. I have more faith that Riley Green hits 21.5 than Kerry. Can they both do it? Sure, but not when you can only hit half of the rubber. And
hell yeah.
Never use the full rubber.
Chris perked up so quick and he said that shit.
Tell her to use the full rubber, but only use half of it.
Throw it away halfway.
Throw it away halfway.
Don't know which half.
But no, I don't think he's going to get enough at bats.
21.5. Kerry Bonds, you smell?
Under. How's Kerry?
28.
28.
He's not a young guy.
He's gonna be used sparingly.
I think
Asking him hit 21.5. He's not even active today. It's gonna be a tall task.
He'll get in there today.
Yeah, he'll get in when it's a right-handed pitcher, and the way he does pinch hit, he hits bombs. He hits nukes. AJ puts him in good spots when he does come
21
in.
pinch hit home runs for Kerry.
That's
no,
crazy.
I'll say 2. If I told you he hit 2 pinch hit home runs, would you say that's...
No, that's not crazy at all.
Yeah.
But that's far away from 21.5.
Kerry Bonds over 21.5. I think both of these are set on health.
Yes.
Both of them are. And I believe both of them stay healthy because they have to. And I don't want another depressing season.
All right.
So I'm going over on that. Sticking with the players here. Cy Scoob trying to become the 13th player ever in the history of baseball to win back-to-back Cy Youngs. To do it, he's going to need a lot of strikeouts. Over, under, 197.5 strikeouts for Tarek Skubal this season.
Over. He's going to be over 200. Like you said, he has to be. With the defense that he has behind him, he better be striking people out because putting balls into play is going to be dangerous with this defense. God, this team is bad. Skubal is going to strike out 200. Yes. Over.
How many did he have last year?
227-ish.
228. Yeah, I'll go over. Why not?
228.
Bang.
Bang. Yeah, this is easy. This is over. He needs to be the horse for this team. And
he will be.
If this team's gonna hang around 500 until Parker Meadows comes back, he's literally needs to be the best pitcher in baseball. What?
Sorry.
You really think they're not gonna be anywhere close?
Don't let the Tigers get hot.
Don't let the Tigers get hot.
You seen their schedule to start the season?
Dude, my cheeks feel like they were doing.
I don't think the Mariners are hot shit, and then we have the White Sox.
All right, well, they have about the best player in the
Yankees
game.
almost blew a save.
You're playing the Mariners. You don't have the best player on the field. Julio Rodriguez is better than Riley Green.
No, okay. Did you see his stats last year?
Yeah.
He took a fucking nosedive. Let's see if he bounces back.
Both of them have a year then.
Talk about a nosedive. In the division, we'll just go through. Yeah.
Shout out
My
Nicky.
favorite con, Nicky B.
Oh my God.
Talking about nosedives. Hit me up at the 7.
Talking about nosedive. The White Sox have an over-under of 55.5.
55.5?
55.5.
100.
For the White.
What did they do last year?
I gotta take the over.
Yeah, I'm going over. I'm just see if I can do that right now. Are they playing already?
Don't take the under, dude.
No, I'm taking. He said over.
I'm taking the over.
Gotta take the over, dude. They're gonna win more than 55.
There's no way they do that again.
Yeah.
It's literally broke a record last year. Or they avoided
Nick,
it.
you taking the under? You diving in? Nose first?
Yeah.
You're taking the under.
I would take the under there. The White Sox are trash.
I don't know. 40 games. I mean, come on.
54 games. 55 games.
You sweating every White Sox game all year?
Yeah, that'd be horrible. I'm not.
That would be a nightmare, dude.
Yeah, that's terrible. I would
Especially
not
while we're
bet
having a shit season. Too.
Yeah.
Whoa, we haven't played a game. We're not having a shit season.
Yeah, season's not over yet.
All right.
Royals, 82.5.
Over. They're going to win the division. They're going to be around 90.
Blew a lead today as well.
Yeah.
Believe lost to the Guardians. I think they do go over, though.
Yeah.
The Royals, I like Bobby Witt and the Vinny Pasquantino, their first baseman, can hit. And he was a big reason why they fell off at the end of last year because he had a broken thumb. So watch out for the Royals and their top few pitchers, pretty good. Cole Reagan's pretty good ace up front.
Yeah.
The Guardians also sitting 82.5. Where are you at with the Guards after they lost Naylor?
Under.
Big first baseman.
I'm going to go under for the Guardians. I know they like to... The Guardians are like cockroaches.
Fucking every single year.
They just exist, and they're always around 500, and they never really have too terrible of a season. But I think both the Twins and the Royals will have better seasons than the Guardians this year. It's going to be Guardians and Tigers fighting for third place.
Yep.
Easy, you second that?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I have to see Steven Kwan hit 340 again,
yeah,
I will tear my eyes out.
Dude, he was a dog. Can we trade for that guy?
He's in the playoffs.
Beast. He can put bat to ball, man.
Yeah,
he's very good.
He owned. I think he hit like 650 against us, maybe 700 in that.
Dude, his numbers in a year were crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible. We were making up lies about him.
Who will win more, the White Sox or the Pistons? Says Sky Dog.
The White
Sox. That's a good question.
Well, they would have to go like 14.
It's closer than it should. But
55.5.
honestly, that's crazy how it's like.
The Pistons are winning 55?
You could be the Pistons plus 7. I would take the Pistons.
Plus 700?
Plus 7 wins.
From the Royals.
Pistons and Wings combined versus Tigers.
Yeah,
that's a good one too. Well, the Tigers.
Pistons and Wings will hit that for sure.
Yeah, Tigers are going to be around 80.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, they're over under for the D. Actually, we're going to go to the Twins first. Twins, 84.5. Do you think they win this division?
I think they're first or second. Yeah, I'd go over on the 84.5 for the Twins.
I don't mind that.
I don't think they can stay healthy either. We're dealing with our injuries now. They obviously Royce Lewis out already. The Twins, I don't trust them, but they're one of those teams. I mean, they're probably going to come back pissed off more than ever. Are they going to have some sort of Philadelphia Eagles type run after a major fall off? I don't believe so. But
probably not. But I don't think they're going to fall off as hard as they did last year, and I think they're still just as good as they were. So,
yeah. Well, God, these injuries piss me off. All right, here we go.
Did he in the chat?
Yeah.
Diddy's in the chat? Oh, Jesus.
The Detroit Tigers have an over-under of 83.5. Oh. You have $100,000 to bet on the Tigers going over 83.5 or under 83.5. Who you taking? Easy. Start with you.
I am going under.
Oh!
This team, the lineup you looked at today, we don't know how long until our guy Parker Meadows comes back.
Bang!
Foley's starting in AAA. He'll get moved up pretty soon here, but I'm going under for sure.
Spenny, you have $1 million.
The offense is dead and the defense is not looking great.
Up in the stakes.
$1 million.
This is a really good number.
I know. I feel like it's going to be 82.5.
It's a really good number.
83.5 is the number.
I think it's only going to miss by like one or two games either way. Oh, man, this is a really good number. 83.5. I got $1 million.
$1 million.
Come on. You know it.
I'm going over.
Get the fuck out of here.
Man, give me dinner with Jay-Z.
You're just going to burn $1 million like that?
I think it's going to be like 84. Like, that was my number, was 84. So, I have to go over.
$1 million on the line.
Dude.
Chris, $2 billion.
I'm taking the dinner with Jay-Z. I'm taking the dinner with Jay-Z.
Are you taking that over, though? 83.5? Over or under?
I'm gonna see what Jay thinks. thinks.
Okay,
Yeah.
come on.
Give me
Put
the
something
over.
on wax, Chris.
Give me the over. Give me the over. Sure, why not?
All right, what do you got, Nick?
I got 2 letters for you, fellas. AJ. AJ Hinch is the best manager in baseball. He will this team to over 83.5 wins. I would bet that. And you know what? I just might. I think this team, the pitching staff is going to be a top 3 staff in baseball, without a doubt. I think Mize will return to what you saw prior to the injuries when he was throwing up around a 3.6 ERA. But now he has the strikeouts. I think that's big. You've seen guys return from Tommy John 2 years after. That's what I believe Casey Mize will do this year. A guy like Jackson Jobe to have the pitching help, or the pitching coach of Chris Fetter to help out a rookie when he is going through some of those struggles is going to be a big help. And those guys are your 4-5. I'm not even talking about Skubal, Flaherty, Olsen. Will all have sub 3.5 ERAs. Put that on wax.
How many starts are you getting out of those 3 combined?
As many as you need.
All of them have dealt with injuries before.
I think the one I would worry about would be Mize. I feel like
No, I mean your
Olsen's
top
a little-
3. Olsen, Skubal, Flaherty. Are you getting 60 starts out of those guys? Or
Yeah, it's 60 for sure.
Yeah, 90.
I think like 30. Yeah, 30 is like the...
Yeah, you're going to get 90 starts out of those 3 guys?
Probably, I don't know how to put a number. That's bad juju coming out, but maybe around 78, I would say. And then we get Montero to come up if we need. We get Alex Cobb returning if we need. I feel like we're deep at that spot. But on the hitting, I was already high on Green. I think he's going to be an absolute star. I think Gleyber Torres is going to earn himself a long-term contract.
In Detroit?
No.
Okay.
I think he'll outprice himself because we don't pay anybody, and we have a lot of good young prospects that play second base. Gleyber Torres is going to go off this season. He's going to earn his 3rd ever All-Star nod. Gleyber Torres. You heard it. One of the most underrated free agent signings. Tigers go over 83.5. Return of the 1-1s.
I just was watching some highlights of the baseball games that are on right now. And Jamer Candelario hit a 2 RBI single in the right field, scoring Elly De La Cruz. I think if the Tigers don't re-sign Skubal, I'm just going to be an Elly De La Cruz and a Max Clark fan. Like, that's just what I'm going to do. Because I think Elly De La Cruz is my favorite player in baseball.
He is electric to watch.
He's so fun. So fun to watch. All right, great job, Nick. Let's go to break. We'll come back. We're going to go around the diamond. But first, tell us about merch.
Well, first, let me tell you about that merch. Head on over to woodwardsports.com where they are getting new designs constantly throughout the season. All teams, all seasons. The best Detroit sports swag lives right here at Woodward Sports. So head on over to Woodward Sports, click that shot tab today, and get yourself some brand new merch.
Woodward Sports is at it again, giving away more cash and prizes than anyone in Detroit. Get into our March Bracket Challenge, powered by Jug and Nathan Neurosurgery. If you have the biggest basketball brain and get first place, you win $1,000 cold, hard cash. But it doesn't stop there. Second place gets a weekend at Grand Traverse Resort in Traverse City, including brunch at Erie and golf. Third place, 2 club seats to see the Pistons versus Bucks with food and drinks courtesy of RHB Laboratories in Troy. You can pre-register now at woodwardsportsbracket.com. That's woodwardsportsbracket.com. Then, after Selection Sunday, fill out your bracket for your chance at $1,000 in cash money and more. Pick by mascot, choose by team colors, have your dog picked. No matter how you do it, go to woodwardsportsbracket.com right now and register. All powered by the best in the game, Jug and Nathan Neurosurgery and Woodward Sports.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, is kicking off the game with the best prices on all cars, trucks, and SUVs, like this 2024 Silverado for just $296 a month, or this 2025 Equinox for as low as $371 a month. Our locations in Novi, Highland, New Hudson, Livonia, and Lansing means we have the perfect Chevy right in your backyard. Get the home team advantage every day at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Woodward Sports is live in downtown Detroit for Tigers opening day.
This one's blasted. Out toward the bullpen.
Live from the Grand Slam Festival at the Detroit Opera House.
Way back, forget it. Out of here.
Brought to you by Mad Packs, Jars, and White Claw.
If you are not tapped in, tap in with the #1 Detroit sports digital network. That is Woodward Sports, at Woodward Sports everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, everywhere that you get your news, your sports content. Woodward Sports is there. So team up with the best
she's hot,
sports network in Detroit, Woodward Sports.
Follow her on Instagram.
You definitely got to be more than a journalist to get on ESPN.
Oh, yeah.
The lineup they got right now.
Top tier.
Yeah. Compared to like the...
She's their betting analyst or betting specialist.
Oh, of course she is. There must be something with like some type of like A and B studying in terms of like the market where like women just get us to bet. Because like, come on. Her and then walking bets as well. Taking off. She's not walking.
I lost my house.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah. Married. That's you got married. You look, someone pretty.
What?
Because the tits and the ass go away at some point. So you got to marry someone pretty.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
In the heart.
In the heart, yeah.
What are you, soft in the heart, Sam?
All right, let's go. Let's go around the league here, around the diamond. Some might say some questions about the Detroit Tigers coming into this season. They start first game of the season tonight at the defending champion LA Dodgers. Scooble on the mound. First question. In the 4-hole, batting cleanup, your former 1-1 out of Arizona State.
DH.
Spencer Torkelson. How much of Torque being back are you buying into? Eazy, we'll start with you.
If I had $100,000 to buy Torque stock.
Yes.
I'm putting it all on Riley Green. I'm just kidding. I'd throw 20,000 on him. I think the fact that he made the roster means something. He's changed something or committed to changing something. So I'd stash like a 20, 25 on it.
Nick?
What's the question?
Spencer Torkelson in the 4-hole. DH, batting cleanup. How much of Torque being back are you buying into?
Shut up and take my money.
All of it. I am buying into all of Torque actually being back. The way AJ Hinch was talking about him, almost blushing over Spencer Torkelson and what he brought to camp. He made the minor adjustments that he needed to, and I believe he has his confidence back for the first time since he was throwing up just absolute bombs into the outfield walls. I believe Spencer Torkelson is going to be the key to success for this Detroit Tigers team this season. I think he's the X factor. I think if he hits 30 bombs, this team's going to be really good and, walk away with the division. But if he struggles again, I think we're absolutely screwed. Straight up.
Diddy in the chat said target acquired when Nick came on the screen. he said, I still like this Mario looking fella. All right, so I think that
target acquired.
I'm happy with it, man. Like I said, you'd rather see him hit over 1,000 OPS in spring than hitting 400 OPS.
Yeah.
I'm not buying into everything because of spring ball, but I like the adjustments he's made. He's been barreling balls up. He doesn't look lost at the plate.
Yeah.
And when he was bad last year, he looked lost at the plate. He was swinging through 95-mile-per-hour fastballs. It's not what he does. He mashes fastballs. So we'll see. Obviously, he's going up against Blake Snell. He is what you want, the right-handed side of the plate. You need power from that. That's what you expected Torkelson to be. That's what you need Torkelson to be, is that power right-hander. I'm not buying in all the way just yet, but I'm a little bit back. I said 40. Astonishing stuff right there. I said
you had $100,000. You putting 40 on it? 40 on them?
Oh, no.
40, no, I'm saying I said 40 last year. I said 40 bombs.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so scoring.
I was on your ass.
Yeah.
About it.
I'll say
21, 28,
19.
Wow.
Okay, I was going to say over under 779 OPS. Over under. Is he hitting a 780 OPS? I'm going over. I think he has a 780 OPS this season. I was thinking around 25 home runs.
That's what Stick Sucks in Woodward Sports Chat says. He says 25 bombs with a 240 average, a good torque
That
season.
that is a great torque
Yeah.
season.
Yes.
After what he gave you last year, 25 bombs, 240, that's a great season.
100% taking that.
I hope he's back. I hope.
Didn't
you
he
need
have
him
the-
to be back.
I
If
hope.
you want this team to
I
do
hope.
anything, Spencer Torkelson needs to be back. If he hits 30
Yeah.
bombs, they'll make the playoffs. If he
For
doesn't,
sure.
they probably won't.
I'm excited to watch.
Like,
it.
I hate to be like that so direct with one guy because it's baseball, and if there's one sport you can't do that in, it's baseball. But so much about this lineup's construction relies on Spencer Torkelson hitting home runs. He is your righty. He is your cleanup crew. He is the equalizer in the lineup that consists of a majority of left-handed bats being your studs. If he hits 30 home runs, you're making the playoffs.
Him and Riley Green going back-to-back in spring training had me so all back
Tiger
in.
Kings, man. You
Tiger
remember
King-
it?
Yes, the Baseball America cover. Yes, I remember, and I'm back in on the Torque and Green. I'm back.
All right, next one. How worried are you about Ryan, not just Ryan Kreidler, but center field for this Detroit Tigers team? Like I said, around the diamond, you got to start at the middle. Like you said, your best defenders play up the middle. That's why Ryan Kreidler is playing center fielder, because you don't want Riley Green to because of the injuries. But Ryan Kreidler getting the start in center tonight. Are you worried?
Emmanuel Margot.
Are you worried for center field going forward because you're outside of Riley Green, your three best fielding outfielders are all injured?
Whoever put this team together.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Bye.
Yes, it's disgusting. This is brutal. I am concerned. This is the number one, defensive position that you really need, maybe outside of catcher. I think center field, the way you can stop extra base hits from becoming them. Parker Meadows, the way he glides around center field, he takes away doubles.
Yeah.
That's going to be big. And just catching everything that's hit out there. Yes,
he's a Gold Glover. He's a Gold Glove caliber guy.
This is problem number one on this Detroit team.
Your third best
And I am
defender
concerned.
that is actually worth anything when it comes to hitting the ball is Matt Vierling, and he's out.
Yep.
Wenzel Perez, I'm comfortable with when he's in the outfield and can actually play center field, or we've seen play center field before, is out.
I would say worried is an understatement.
I'm worried, especially when they get back to Detroit. And like Ryan Kreidler, you can play center field. You can go out there. Playing center field in Comerica is a different beast. Riley Green makes it look effortless. Parker Meadows makes it look effortless. Max Clark is going to make it look effortless. I don't know about Ryan Kreidler. I can't sit here and say I'm comfortable with a guy that's been a shortstop for the past 4 years playing center field game one. I'm not going to lie to you. He can be a great athlete. He can be a great defender. He is. Instincts are instincts in baseball, and I'm sure he's played outfield before. But this is the big leagues, and you're going up against one of the best lineups ever assembled in L.A. There's going to be a lot of hard-hit balls.
Yeah.
He's going to need to make some plays. I'm not comfortable with it.
Me neither. This sucks.
Burn in the Woodward Sports Chat. You should regret it, Stick Sucks. You shouldn't have muted that guy. Super chat by Burn in the Woodward Sports Chat. Coward MLB didn't put either of the two teams playing in minor league stadiums on today. I wanted to see the Sacramento A's and the real Tampa Rays. That's fair. That is Coward MLB. I mean, they put minor league stadiums all the time, man. There's plenty of games that are televised from Yankee Stadium. Did you see both home runs that Volpe and
the Austin Wells one.
Austin Wells would only be a home run in Yankee Stadium.
That's terrible.
Austin Volpe's would be a home run in like 8 MLB stadiums. It's like
Classic.
what's the short portion, like 315 or something like that?
I'd
be fine with Margot in center field if we're playing a Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
But we're not. All right, next question. Sorry.
Is this a game on national television?
Yes, it is. We're gonna get.
We got Scuba on the mound. I like our
We got
odds.
Scuba
That's
on the
what I'm
mound.
saying.
Ice Cube coming out.
It's gonna be a 2-0
tomorrow
loss.
with Flaherty
Scuba's
might
gonna
be
go
tough.
8 scoreless with 9 strikeouts, and the Tigers are gonna lose 2-0. Let's go to break, or not go to break. Or let's go to break. We'll go to break. We'll come back. get a couple mailbag questions in and then sign off. But first,
Mailbag.
Let me tell you about Buddy's. Buddy's Pizza created the category of the original Detroit-style pizza and has been serving it since 1946. With 22 locations in Michigan, there's always a Buddy's Pizza near you. Buddy's is a cornerstone of the city of Detroit, being here for 79 years and is a dedicated community partner. With notable partnerships with local organizations like Michigan Humane Society, Salvation Army, the Detroit Zoo, and more. Save 10% off your entire order using promo code 10MEAL. That's the numbers 10MEAL. Go find a location near you today at buddyspizza.com.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi experts, Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon, and Ermanni and Edwards with Maz Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
Hello. What up, though, everybody? Put your mailbag questions in there. Eazy, you aren't a fan of baseball. What are you feeling about this season? How are you feeling about this season for the Tigers? You seem like you're 1 foot out the door already.
1 foot out the door for sure. Without a freaking doubt. I mean, tonight makes it a lot easier. I think a lot of people, maybe even Chris, might tune in because it's national television. It is Shohei Ohtani versus your Cy Young winner. So like tonight, you definitely got to tap in. Schoolboy games.
2 Cy Young winners on the mound.
I'll be locked in for school games. How about that? You know what? Torque can shift the tide for me. That's where I'm at.
Okay. If Torque's good, that will help this team.
Yeah.
What?
Especially where we need it. Offense.
Especially where we need it. I'm nervous, man. Blake Snell's going to strike out so many of our pitchers. All right.
He was not great last year. He can be hit or miss. I'm not saying Blake Snell's 2023 Blake Snell just yet. He might look like it against this lineup 7, 8, 9, but until I see it through some of our better hitters,
again, aren't they?
I'm not going to be scared yet.
Oh, they got Garrett Crochet. I forgot about that. The Red Sox are going to be good.
Like, Nick's the guy that picked the Vikings over the Lions. I'm not picking on you with it, but I'm saying, like, you're realistic sometimes, with your picks. I've never seen you this optimistic about a shitty situation.
I have so much faith in this pitching staff. Riley Green, Gleyber Torres, and I think Torque's back.
So you think you're getting like 23?
I think they can carry
Gleyber Torres.
Carlos Santana's
2 years ago.
Is that Carlos Santana?
He's back on the Guardians, playing first base on my fantasy team as well.
That's crazy. All right, that's gonna do it for us today. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure you smash the like button.
Love you
we'll
guys.
see you guys tomorrow. For Eazy, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer with the Heavyweights. See you tomorrow. Peace.